Hello friends, welcome back again. How are you today? I hope you're doing great today. First of all, my name is Beslin Petrus Amenta Sitompul. My student ID number is 20030500049. Okay, this time I will explain you about the CCU chapter 8, the relationship between male and female. And what is male and female relationship? Male and female relationship is people's ideas about appropriate behavior for men and women are deeply held, and having been planted within them from a very early age. People tend to believe strongly that their own ideas on the subject are correct and other ideas are wrong or somehow inferior. People's ideas about what is proper in male-female relationship do not change easily. Okay, this time I will explain you about a stereotype about American men and women. As stated in previous chapter, stereotypes are generalization of people groups which are deep-rooted in the psyche of the people. People stereotype others based on what they see, their experience, or may be from the media. Foreigners typically hold two stereotypes about American and men and women. American women are stereotyped as inhabited women due to their sexual activity with variety of men. The other common stereotype is that they are domineering related to this. American men are stereotyped as weak because they let themselves to be dominated by women. However, this stereotype is not the representative of the whole society. Okay, this time I will explain you about B. Woman and gender discrimination. B. Woman and gender discrimination. Many of the stereotypes that result in gender discrimination are not only descriptive, but also prescriptive beliefs about how men and women. For example, women who are considered to be assertive or men who lack physical strength are often criticized and historically face society backlash. Gender discrimination or sexism refers to prejudice or discrimination based on gender, as well as conditions that foster stereotypes of gender roles. There are several prominent ways in which gender discrimination continues to play a role in modern society. Occupational sexism refers to discriminatory practice, statements, and/or action based on person gender which occur in place of employment. Wage discrimination, in which gender is specified to be barrier to professional advancement, and sexual harassment in workplace are all examples of occupational sexism. Violence against women, including sexual assault, domestic violence, and sexual slavery, remains a serious problem around the world. Many also argue that objectification of women, such as pornography, also constitutes a form of gender discrimination. C. Woman liberation. The term woman liberation refers to collection of opinions and developments that seek to end of discrimination against women. Equal right for women is the goal. Adherents of the woman liberation movement urge that school textbooks and teachers take note of women's contribution to history, science, and other fields. They argue for an end to what they see as stereotyping of women on television and other media. They seek to raise the consequences of all Americans concerning what they consider to have been perceived unfair and unwarranted anti-female and attitude in society. This time I will explain you about woman liberation brings many impacts to men and female relationship, such as number 1 is woman working and husband. The fact that More women and working has implication for male-female relationship. More women and are earning money and are therefore in a position to assert their independence. Traditional female responsibilities in the areas of childcare and household chores are being relocated. Men now are doing things such as washing clothes in laundromats, cooking, cleaning the house, and taking care of the children. Number two is single parent. The single parent family in the United States of America is increasing markedly. According to the US Census information, the number of families headed by single parent has more than doubled in the past 20 years. Most single parents' households are headed by women. Most of these women were once married, although an increasing number of American women are deliberately having children with no intention of having husband. And the last one is the sexual revolution. People, particularly younger ones, feel freer than they once did to talk about sex-related subjects such as human sex organ, menstruation, and other things. It's also portrayed in many videos, songs, movies, and literature. And more young people engage in premarital intercourse. Homosexuals, gays, and lesbians have become much less reluctant than they used to be or be openly acknowledge their sexual orientation. In some communities, there has been legislation to protect homosexuals from discrimination in housing and jobs. The American belief in individualism is reflected in legal efforts to protect a group of people whose behavior may not be approved, but considered to have a right to behave as they wish. Despite all of the changes mentioned above, not everything has changed. Foreign visitors will still find individuals and communities where traditional ideas about male and female relationship hold sway. There are still many men and women who believe in premarital chastity, marital fidelity, modesty about sexual function, non-working wives, and male as a breadwinner. And the last is the point we have concluded in this CCU chapter 8 is means that women and men and girls and boys enjoy the same rights, resources, opportunities, and protection. It doesn't require that girls and boys or women and men be the same or that they be treated exactly alike. So, never give up on equality. You have respect women equality. So, women and men are the same equality. Okay, that's all for my explanation of chapter 8 of CCU. Thanks for watching and see you next time.